Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just gonna talk about, dang, how did I lose it already? I need to relax. I'm a little too all over the place, and so that's helping me like be real. But I just wanted to come up here and talk about just doing it even if you're scared. To just do it even if you're scared. Like, just do it. I should put my Nike shirt on for this. Should I go put it on? This is Cleopatra, by the way. But I was just sitting here. It had came to my mind because basically I used to work in a club. I used to be a bottle girl. And just in November, I had put my 2 weeks in and I had left just going there consistently because, I just was seeing that, it just wasn't for me anymore. I haven't been there in like 2 months. And, I'm coming in to work a shift soon or whatever. And I was just the thought of it kind of made me like, like, oh my gosh, like nervous, like, and, I was thinking about it. And then, I had smokes and whatnot, and I was just sitting here and I was like, God. And as soon as I said that, y'all, the vent just turned on. And I'm not a person for coincidences and none of that, so I was like, okay, we're here once again, always, actually, right? So I'm like, God. And then I just stopped talking, and the thoughts were coming in. And just prior to that happening, I was sitting here thinking like, okay, because I had made a video last night, but I didn't really like it. It wasn't up to par, so I was like, okay, I'm not posting it. And then I was sitting here, I was like, let me know what I need to talk about. And then that whole situation happened. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is what we're talking about today. Is just do it even if you're scared. And this year, that was something that I really like. I feel like I live by that. Like, that was like my motto this year. Like, do it even if you're scared, because just like a lot of people may feel as well, trying something new, it can be fun, but for the most part for me, it was kind of like, I don't know, as I got older, it got more to being fun trying new things. But there's still like a part where it's like, okay, I'm trying something new, like I'm nervous, like I hope I'm doing good, like, you're thinking all, if you were to be thinking stuff like that. And I know that this was like my thought process before, but it's like every time when I felt like that, I've always ended up doing it though, like, fuck it, let's do it, like, fuck it. So I always end up doing that, and then every time I end up doing that, it's like great. It's so like, that's like where the best things come from. When whatever you're really scared of doing or scared of facing, that's what you need to face. And that really goes deeper into just like, hold on, let me slow it down. Yeah, and even like shadow work, even when you're scared to like face something, that is the main thing you need to do, and you're going to get the like relief. That's where you're going to heal. And I feel like those two, they go together. It's the same thing basically. Like I was saying, that was really my motto for this year. What is something? Let me tell y'all. So the first thing I did the beginning of January, I had started my nail page, and I was so scared to do it for like a year. Like, I was doing my own nails for like a year and a half or 2 years, something like that. And I finally, everybody's telling me start the page, and I was like, I don't want to do it. But, I was just nervous because I'm like, this is something new. Like, I'm putting myself out there, like, in a different, like, you feel it, like, you understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, like, are people gonna like my work? Like, and this is my art, this is my passion. I'm like, this is what I'm putting my love into. Somebody else, are they gonna like, just thinking all these things. And I remember the feeling of when I just said like, fuck it, like, just did it. And so that happened. I feel like I'm dragging, I'm sorry y'all, but this is my diary. So yeah, that happened. What else did I do new this year? I went to my first solo concert by myself. the Janae concert, and I went to DC. So it was like a 2 hour drive, and I had work the next day and everything. I was like, well, I'm going because I said that this, literally everything I said that I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. Literally, I did it. I do it every time. And I literally was saying, I'm like, Janae need to go on tour. Like, and y'all know it's been a while. And literally when I say that, it comes to my mind. And the same thing happened when I went to see Erica. And so I say that, and then she pops out with a tour, and I'm like, oh, bitch, I'm going. What the fuck are you talking about? So I check the day. It's on a Sunday. It's in DC. I'm like, well, I'm making that trip. And I couldn't take off work because my supervisor was going to be off. And I was like, I'm going regardless. I will drive there, experience it, and come back. And mind you, I went by myself. Went by myself. What? I took that drive. And it was smooth. Everything was working in my favor. God was really with me. Like, I felt the God in me, literally, that trip going there, because I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm getting stuck in traffic. And then the concert gets postponed like an hour or two, and it literally puts me there right in time. And then, y'all, I go in the... Should I drag on? I could cut this off. I feel like it. But let me just talk. So I get there, I'm by myself, I'm getting out the car, and I heard somebody say, is that Malia? And I'm like, bitch, I don't know who that is. Like, it's too much going on. Mind you, it's hella people. When I tell you, the line wraps around the building, outside, going down the street, and I'm walking up by myself. Everybody's looking at me because they're with all their own people and whatnot. And somehow I found my way outside, and when I tell you I got in the shortest line, I just started talking to these people. Like, you know, I was by myself, so I had to talk to other people. You know, that was kind of putting me out of my comfort zone as well. And I followed them on Instagram. They real cool. Love them. And I got in there so fast. And then I ended up sitting, the 4 people next to me, I got the in chair. More people was coming, and we all came there by ourselves. Like, we all was, like, sitting in that same row. We were like, yeah, we came solo, you know, because we wanted to experience. I feel like Janae is somebody you experience, like, when you connect to her music, and you know, if you know, you know, that is something like, boo, what? But yeah, that happened. And then I went to another concert too, but that would have to be in things, just talking about how things work in my favor, but I ain't gonna put all that in there. And then what else did I do? Me leaving the club in the first place, you know, that was something that was really like, I kept seeing for so long, like a year before I actually left, like a month or 2 ago. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I was like, I'm really about to leave the club. Like, you know, I was real nervous about it because I'm like, this is one of my sources of income. I'm very independent. You know, I like to provide for myself. I got my apartment. I did all this. Like, I did a whole bunch of stuff, and I hold myself down. And, you know, that was one of my sources of income, and it was real good. And then over time, I feel like as my heart started getting out of it and things just started changing, it just wasn't hitting the same. And then I'm like, bro, every time I had to literally force myself to come here. Let me just skip. But yeah, basically, long story short, it just wasn't serving me no more, and I ended up leaving. Like, and the way that I ended up deciding that, like, this wasn't for me was I was literally writing my journal, my goals, like things I want to accomplish, and I just read them back, and I was like, bro, the club is nowhere in here no more. Like, I used to write about it, like, oh, I'm gonna make this, like, do that, and it just wasn't in there no more. And I was like, wow, that's what clicked for me. And then right after that, I got Cleopatra, the kitty y'all just saw. Mind you, I had a fear of cats. A fear, like, I would be scared of them. And then my stepmom, she had some kittens, her friend, and then she was like, just come look. And guys, when I say no, when I say the way that we were meant for each other, that's another story as well. But yeah, I ended up getting a cat, and I was like, wow, I really did that. And I was like really terrified of cats, and I really just got a cat, and I was like so nervous because I'm like, I don't know if I can take this on because I have a dog too. I just got him. They're literally a year apart. Like, I got them around the same time, back to back. And I'm like, I'm still, you know, taking care of Shrek. Like, I got a lot going on, so I'm going to take on this responsibility. And like I said, that's a whole story as to how I knew we were meant for each other. But yeah, that happened. And I'm just like, wow, I'm trying all these. And then, hello, what? I started this YouTube channel, and I was debating about, I'm like, I know I want an outlet where I just want to talk and tell my story and help people that need to, you know, along their journey as well. I like to guide people and just being there for people as well. I like to help people. And I was waiting. I'm like, bro, I really want to do it. And I was debating, like, do I want to put it on my main channel or do I want to start a separate channel for it? And deep down, I knew. I was a little bit conflicted because I was like, I already have a platform, so why not use that up there? But then I was like, this is different. Like, I don't know. I can definitely tell you I was a little like, because I didn't know. Like, a lot of people don't know this side of me unless we're like real close. But I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know if I want to post it. And then my family followed me up there. Like, I love my family and all, but like, y'all, we don't be getting Z like this. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was like, let me just start it on this second channel. And I was like, it's going to be exactly what it needs to be. Like, and I did it and I'm enjoying it. And then it's like, it's really not even that bad. Like, once you do it, it's like, girl, you waited that long. You waited that long. And it's like, I don't regret when I started it or whenever I do the things I finally say I'm going to do, because I trust and believe that everything happens at the right time. It happens exactly when it needs to, because say it happened early and I wasn't really prepared for it, then, you know, I would have dropped the ball. Like, and that could go for anything. So I'm like, it happens exactly when it needs to. I'm never mad at the timing because I'm like, it happens for a reason. Like, and yeah, just do it. Just do it. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, or, you know, you just gotta, and having faith and having that trust in God and in yourself, knowing that you're gonna be okay. Like, because you are gonna be okay. You're literally gonna be okay. And I know it could be hard to, you know, have that focus, but once you rewire your thoughts and you really like genuinely, you don't have to convince yourself, you know, you're not just saying it, like you truly believe it. It's like, bro. And then I feel like I'm at that point because I continuously do things like to prove that to myself. Like, it's really be me versus me. I'm like, girl, what? Like, you scared to do that? Bitch, please. Like, come on. Now I gotta go do it. Like, what? Now I have to do it. But yeah, like, really, it doesn't matter. But like I said, having that faith, because, and just trust that it's going to go wherever it needs to go. As long as you have the right intentions behind it, you are really like, you know, this is something you really want to do, you're going to do it. Everything in life, you're choosing, you're making your story. Every decision that you make is determining, it's going to be a part of your story. Like, anything can change in a minute. Literally, that's what I thought when I got Cleo. I was like, my life is completely changed now. Like, I'm about to have this cat for like years and I have to take care of it, and now I have a cat and a dog. Like, anything can happen. Like, you never know when. So, like, yeah, just having that, you got to have that faith and, you know, just trusting yourself. And you have to really know that you're not doing it for anybody else besides yourself. And, you know, whatever it is, like, it has to be a reason that really means something to you so that you stick behind it. But, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I feel like I dragged this video on. I hope it helped somebody, or somebody felt good just listening to me talk. I don't know, like, I said that this channel was going to be, I don't know what I want it to be. I just want to talk, and I just want to tell my story, and I want to talk to people that want to talk to me and interact with people that, you know, just talk about our journeys. Like, and then you never know, like, I can help people along the way. We just gonna go with the flow. I'm not pressing nothing. It is what it's gonna be. And yeah, so I hope this gives somebody some peace of mind, some love. I love you. I love that you're here with me. I appreciate you so much for giving me your time and listening to me and taking in what I have to say. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Let me know down below if y'all, whatever y'all want me hear me talk about. If I'm able to talk about it, we can do that. So yeah, bye.